What's going on, guys, and welcome to my Descendant build series for the First Descendant. Today we're going over my mobbing builds for Sharen.
The Vulgus can't see me. Why? Because I exist in their blind spot.
Mobbing with Sharen is insanely fun and very versatile. She's the only Descendant in the game that has no bad transmods. They're all good for something and can change how she plays in various ways. Her two new transmods, Area Suppression and Ambushed, are both insane. Area Suppression will turn Sharen into more of a melee ninja type fighter, while Ambushed will make her a ghost, both with absolutely mind-blowing damage output. Sharen is one of the highest crit Descendants in the game, so you definitely want to stack her for crit. Let's start with my melee build. This one uses Area Suppression, which, as I said, turns her into a kind of melee assault, super quick ninja style attacker. With this build, the ability is on a 5-second cooldown. However, each crit you land reduces that by an additional 1 second. So if you do it right, you can unleash the Fury pretty much non-stop, as you can see here. The rest of the build consists of increased HP, MP Collector, focus on electric, skill concentration, focus on fusion, emergency measures, skill insight, front lines, nimble fingers, and MP conversion. The next build is my stealth build, which uses Ambushed. Ambushed is amazing because every time you kill an enemy while in stealth, it automatically re-triggers stealth. So essentially, you're permanently invisible. It also changes your Shock Nuts ability into a high damaging new ability called Frangible Rounds. And when I say high damage, I mean high damage. This thing can hit 2 to 3 million damage per hit. Just watch this beast go. It's insanely fun, and because you're always invisible, you get to permanently take advantage of the Dangerous Ambush perks. The rest of the build is increased HP, frugal mindset, focus on electric, skill concentration, focus on fusion, dangerous ambush, emergency measures, front lines, nimble fingers, and MP conversion. The final mobbing build that I have is a ranged build, and it has two different options. The first option uses Void Domination, which allows you to throw your short swords very far and even through walls and other obstacles. This allows you to clear rooms before you even enter them and makes mobbing very fast and quite efficient. The second option uses Release Cutting Force, which allows you to throw your cutoff beam as a projectile. This doesn't have as long of a range as Void Domination, of course, but it allows you to absolutely shred groups of enemies in seconds. The other mods in this build are increased HP, nimble fingers, focus on electric, skill concentration, dangerous ambush, emergency measures, skill insight, front lines, MP conversion, and amplification control. Now, all of these builds work great. It just boils down to your personal playstyle and preferences. Let's move on to your components. With Sharen, you want to use the Fusion Reactor and the Supernova component set. Now, you can use the Slayer set, but I find you get a much higher damage output results with the Supernova. That's me personally, you do you. I recommend using the Thunder Cage for fast mobbing and electric proccing, the Blue Beetle for more precision shots, and the Afterglow Sword for sniping and high burst damage. Though that usually only applies to bossing, it can be used against elites, generals, that kind of thing. And here are the builds I use for those. Overall, Sharen is a fantastic Descendant, and she quickly became one of my favorite by far. She's an absolute beast at mobbing and a great bosser as well. I highly recommend her, especially if you're into fast-paced stealth and or ninja type playstyles. Check out my other Descendant build videos, and please feel free to ask any questions you may have about this build or about Sharen herself. That's it for this video, guys. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Later.